Alright, viewers, once another DCS Watch tutorial in the Apache. Today we're covering some TEDS symbology and how to use TEDS, as well as using laser Hellfires in conjunction with a JTAC. So let's get to it. So first thing first, this is your TEDS. I'm not sure what it stands for, but it is your equivalent like HSI or an SA page or HSD, whatever you call it, in your little fixed wing jet. You can see here we have these blue markers are friendlies. C-51 is our drone, C-52 is a friendly tank I've placed to about 2 miles away from the target. Now, importantly, we do not want to shoot anything towards that tank. We don't want to risk it. So, how can we do that? First things first, if we come on to the BAM button, which is on B3, which is the bottom row of push buttons, and it's the third one. So we enter the BAM page. Now we have two types of, I think it's Battle Area Management, I think that's what it stands for, Battle Area Management. So what we can do, actually, if I go off BAM and go into Coord, waypoint 1's our target, so we'll make that our target. Now we have a representation of waypoint 1 on the attack page. You can cycle attack and nav there on what is that, B2. So, anyway, back to BAM. We want to have a PF or priority fire zone around the target, whereas we will have a no fire zone around the tank. So we will enter the pen mode. Sorry, my bad. We will press the, what key is it? Right, yes, we'll press the cursor display select button, so that will cycle the cursor between pages. Now, if I move the cursor over the target and click the cursor in, see it's showing a box, and that box is our no fire zone, so I'll click again. Now if you press accept, that creates no fire zone 1, I can activate that. So now the helicopter will not allow me to shoot any weapons towards no fire zone 1, which is where that tank is. Now if we come to PF, if we do the same thing, so we'll come over to the waypoint 1, left click, then drag the box, and there we go, we have priority fire zone 1. Now what we can do is we can come over to press the act button, select PF1, and then activate that. Now, you can like divide these into boxes and stuff, but I will save that for a future video. This is just kind of the basics of how this all works. I'll go into deeper detail later. Now we have our fire zones set up, so we want to send all our Hellfires to priority fire zone 1, which we have active, and fire nothing at the no fire zone. Now, to the Hellfires up, we want to go with this keybind, or go into controls, and we want to use weapon action switch right to select the Hellfires, so that will get the Hellfires up. Yes, we have direct norm in the IHADs. Now we'll come onto the weapon page and set it up. So we want to have laser code 1688, because that's what the AIJ tag's on. You can't change it. AIJ tags are always 1688. But as a reminder to change that, you go code freak box whatever frequency you want, and type it in here and then press enter. So we'll type in 1688. So that's 1600, my bad. Okay, we'll go backspace and 88 and enter. There we go, missiles on 1688. So next we'll call the JTAC. So bring up our VHF radio, we'll contact Uzi-11, check in 15 minutes.
Uzi-11, this is Springfield 1-1, AH-64, Papa Romeo 6 992 at 4,000. I have laser Hellfire 300 gun. Time on station is 0 plus 15. Available for tasking. What do you have for us?
Also on the flares, because why not? May as well do that.
Springfield 1. This is Uzi 1-1. Type 2 in effect. Advised and ready for 9-line.
Okay, so to get ready for this, we will press the point button on the TSD, which is MFD push button 6, B6. We will go to add, then targets already boxed. We'll go ident, and we will type U for uniform. So we'll just go and delete all the numbers and just leave in the ident and the grid. So we'll go just backspace. Okay, ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
And we want the grid coordinates.
So
So Papa Romeo. Okay, altitude. Yep, sounds about right. Yep, so okay, so now we have that target point on the TSD now. We can go make that our acquisition source by coming to coord, then coming to coordinate, or the coord page here, which is on push button T5 and box or select T1 with L1. Now we've got some ranging circles, I believe that's what they are. It's either ranging circles or threat circles, no idea which, doesn't really matter either way. If you want, now, since we're doing this to what's called LOAL, or lock on after launch, where the Hellfire does not see a laser initially, it just flies to our acquisition source and then locks on afterwards. Well, and we're lobbing it over a hill, we want to set the Hellfire to high mode. So to do that, again you go push button right 3 and select high. And you see we've got a solid square, whereas previously it was dashed. That means we're in launch parameters for the Hellfire in the high mode. So let's go and arm the jet, or arm the helicopter I should say, my bad, I'll have it. We'll copy remarks now.
Ready to copy remarks. Use laser Hellfire. SA-13 southeast 0 nautical. 3,500.
Let's read back the 9 line.
Romeo 646988229. Read back correct. Report IP inbound.
Okay, we'll report IP inbound.
Springfield 1, IP inbound. Springfield 1, continue.
We'll ask for the laser to come on by pressing laser on.
Springfield 1, laser on. Laser on. Blazing.
We'll call spot.
Springfield 1, spot.
And now we will tell him we're going in, and he'll give us clearance.
Springfield 1, in from the northeast. Springfield 1, cleared hot.
Okay, so we'll go to the F10 map to do BDA. So there are our targets. I think they're being shot by the tank actually. I think the tank is shooting them. That's kind of funny. I thought it was out of range, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so I will fire. Well, that's one away. It's going in. And I should hit one of these BTRs that I've set down here. So it's gone over the terrain and it should be diving down now. Yeah, it's decreasing altitude. And it's going to hit that guy. Yep, there we go.
Shift.
Yep. So when he calls shift, that means he has moved to a different target. So I'll fire. I'll just ripple off like what? How many more? 1, 2, 3. I'll rip off 5 more Hellfires in intervals. Okay. That's one more. I'll fire one when it crosses that hill. That's another one. That's 2. That's 3.
Shift.
4.
Shift.
5.
Shift.
I only do. No, yeah, that's enough. Okay, let's watch this last one go in.
Shift.
As you see, it adjusted to target. It adjusted to target, and that's going to hit the new guy. And check.
Springfield 1. Target destroyed.
Yep, so bear in mind, it will only do that. It only do that because it identified the entire
Springfield 1.
convoy
No further
as a
tasking
target.
available. Nice work. You made it.
So if it identifies the convoy as a target like that, then it will just shift to different targets. If it doesn't do that, it identifies like different targets, like say they have like a group here, group here, group here, then I think you would have to kind of get cleared back in for each one possibly, but that's not how this worked. And yeah. So with that, that'll be the end of today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Shark31 signing off.